Hi, I'm Casey Manter, and this is the second video for the class, and this is Lakota. He is a 12-year-old registered paint. He came to me about 1.5 years ago to be trained. His owner was wanting to be able to ride him. Well, he had had some abusing issues, and he doesn't necessarily like to be kicked when you're on his back. Other than that, he is the best acting horse around. He also was shy around his ears and his head, and we've worked on that, and he's good with that now. Really, the complaint about him that we do regular massages on him with is due to the fact that I am trying to build a relationship with him, and he still has issues trusting, but also because of his anxiety, it helps him relax. And don't mind his face, he has a really bad case of sunburn, and then on his back he has 2 spots that he got into a pokeberry, and they won't come out, and they are red and look like cuts, but they are not. And so we will get started with his walking evaluation. All right.
I'm there, Dudley.
So he moves pretty good. I mean, he does get a little tight in his, hindquarters, and you can see that he's kind of choppy and kind of gets tight over in his back and on his lumbar area, in his sacrum area. But he's completely sound. There's no joint dysfunction. He turns good. He moves good. He's tracking really good. Nice, relaxed. He does need his feet trimmed, so when he stumbles, I know he needs his feet trimmed. We are going to work on getting a farrier out here this weekend, but it's been extremely busy around here. So we'll just keep see what we can go from, and we'll start doing his palpation and go from there. Bring him this way. So he won't stand like Tinker is good.
Okay.
So we'll switch. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so I know he doesn't really like his mouth touched, but come on, you're okay.
Is that part of the abuse that he suffered before you had him?
That and he's just kind of temperamental towards it.
Okay.
And that a lot of it is to the fact that he's really sensitive on his face.
Okay.
That's been normal, but his TMJ feels good. Let me move back over here. He's a little tight up here in his pole and his occipodal. And he's got some tightness there, but he feels good-ish when you're not fighting me. But I'm not gonna push him too much. He's tight right up here in the top of his neck.
Is some of that tightness due to his sunburn on his face?
No, that sunburn can irritate him, but it's not really going to cause his like the tightness.
Any of the tension?
Muscles. Most of that's probably from the fact that he's turned out and he's got a buddy. We've got some tightness up in our shoulders, and he hasn't really had a saddle on him too much. Not here recently. I've done a little bit of lunging and stuff with him, but this is just going to be tightness from just being out in the pasture, not, whatever he's doing out there, running, bucking, kicking, tromping through the mud. We've got a stress point here. Another one right here. His chest feels good, minus mud that I didn't get washed off earlier. Again, he's a pretty calm horse. He does not mind his feet being messed with. Come on. He's good there. Feels good. Shoulders free. Moving good. His back feels good. He's got some tightness right up here through his lumbar and his sacrum. He's got some tightness.
am gonna have to admit that paints are my favorite. They're a wild hippie bunch like me.
I'm not a paint fan,
But he's gonna win you over.
that's what everybody keeps saying. They keep saying that once I get through to this horse that I'll have the best horse.
Yes.
He's tight right here over his hips. He's got a stress point right here. He kind of flinched on me. I'm gonna get white hair everywhere.
That's because he got a bath and he's all handsome now.
Yeah. He got a bath because we got 3 inches of rain last night.
Yes, the weather was not very favorable.
Hey, we didn't have a tornado.
This is a positive,
Come on,
definitely.
buddy. Hock feels good. Hip feels good. Good boy. We'll see if he'll let me kind of relax his tail a little bit. A little bit. I mean, he feels good all through it. He's relaxed, but he's not relaxing his tail. There he goes. Kind of.
Do most horses have the ability to relax their tails pretty easily, or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's just, I mean, some of them are okay with it, some of them are not.
I could go.
Tinker loves it when I scratch on the side of her tail.
Oh.
Okay, so we're tied up here on this side too. Got a stress point right here. Let's see here. Good boy. Whoa. He's just not wanting to yield his head to me, but that's kind of common for him. Even in training, he doesn't like to flex his head for me. But there's no dysfunction in C1 through C4. He's good. He does have a little bit of sunburn that comes through here, so I'm not going to really do a whole lot of work over that area today because of that. White-skinned horses, gotta love them. He's got some tightness in his nuchal ligament, so we're gonna work on that. Got another stress point on the back side of his scapula here. Got some tightness there. Tick.
Darn things.
Yeah. Feels good through his triceps. Good boy. He's got some tightness. We're gonna work on his legs. Okay, give it here. Good boy. Good. Good movement there. Movement in his scapula. It's free. Good boy. And he's gotten a lot better. He used to be really, really sensitive right here over his pecs, his superficial pecs. I'm not exactly sure what happened to him, but I just know that he absolutely gets in his head when you get on his back and you ask to kick. Feels pretty good on his back.
Has he just been owned by one person before you, or?
No, he was trained on, he actually came off of a reservation up in Wyoming.
Oh, okay.
And then he came down and a guy bought him in Texas. Good boy. We got some tightness in this hip too. And that could be due to age. I mean, he is 12 and we don't exactly know what his life has been, and tromping down in the mud, he's gonna have some tightness in his hips and his glutes and biceps femoris. And semitendinosus.
There we go. Thank you.
Because he won't kick me. But now I'm gonna adjust. I'm gonna see
There you go.
his leg. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, get it here. Good. Good. Feels good. Well, quit leaning on me, buddy. Quit moving in his hip. He's just being a little cantankerous. Okay, so we're gonna go back over here, and we're gonna start with our Swedish relaxation massage. I am going to skip working on his TMJ. I am gonna work up here, but since he's got some bad sunburn and up on his top of this ear too, we've been doctoring it, but he won't wear a fly mask, so that's just, he has to suffer that then. Because it's either that or he gets left in a stall, and he don't like to be left in a stall all the time.
I could see that. Those paints like to run free.
Oh yeah, that free spirit.
Uh-huh. It's me as a pony.
That's you as any spirit animal.
This is true.
Good boy. Good boy. You're being a good boy today.
Mm-hmm.
You're okay. Does that just feel good, or you just think I'm asking for that leg? Good boy. And you can get all your mud.
See, that's okay. I'm a boy.
What do you see?
A car.
No, top.
Oh.
I'm gonna be white after this.
Oh, yeah.
Good boy. He is nice and relaxed.
He seems to be. Doesn't seem to have a care in the world right now.
He's still paying attention.
Yes, but he is definitely in the moment. Where did that sore on the back of his other leg come from?
This?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a sore. That's a chestnut.
Really?
It's, yeah, it's, they have them on all 4 feet.
Really? Okay.
They're similar to our toenail. They just kind of flake off.
Fascinating.
As far as that.
I've always seen them, but I've never known what they were.
Yeah, they're chestnuts. That's what they're called.
Okay.
So this is where I'm going to kind of skip over this area because I don't want to irritate it.
Yeah.
But I will work down his top of his neck.
Got such nice definition in his shoulders.
He does. He's a beautiful horse.
Mm-hmm.
Paper to boot. The guy just gave him to me.
You hear that, handsome? Mm-hmm. Oh, he hears me. I see that side eye.
He'll pull buggy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you use him in those chuck wagons?
Oh.
No?
No. Them people are crazy.
Well, I could see that. And with his
I mean, you gotta
history,
have
that'd be
some
not good.
Craziness to be in the chuck wagons.
Well, this is true.
And what's crazy, it's the winter coat that the horses are already putting on.
It's barely October.
And Tinker's hairy.
I saw that she was a little more furry than she was last time I saw her.
They're putting it on quick, which makes me kind of worry that our winter's going to be harsh.
Well, I know it started snowing up north.
Boy.
Our summer's been really weird, so it wouldn't surprise me about our winter.
Our summer has been mild.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Good boy.
Stretching out that neck. Feeling good.
I'm not going down all the way down and irritating because, like I said, he's been down in the mud
Mm-hmm.
and he's got some soreness on his feet down there, but on his legs, I gotta pull him off and his buddy off and move horses around.
Oh, okay.
But
Is it getting pretty damp down there?
well, our pasture is basically all swamp.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start working on some of those stress points that we found.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not gonna work his TMJ. I'm not gonna massage it because of his skin up here.
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to hit right up here on his pole and his occipitatal. Good boy. And we'll see what we can get from him. What? What do you see? What do you think you see? I don't see anything out there. Come here. Let's reset. Good boy. Yeah, I know you're tight. Ooh, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, does that feel good? Does that feel good? And like I said, with him, I really just want to get my hands, on him and let him know that I'm going to be gentle with him, and this is a really good way for that.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially given his history of distrust.
And so just getting him relaxed is my goal.
How long have you been working with him?
About a year and a half.
Okay.
And I still have not got a full joint up on him.
Really? Oh, goodness.
Hey, that's not yours to play with.
He's on Mommy's watch.
Got some chewing. And he's pretty loose in his shoulders.
Is he? Okay.
I mean, his skin's really loose.
Oh, yeah.
He feels good. Really good through. I'm white.
I could see that.
I should have put on a white shirt.
You probably should have, yes.
Good boy. Good boy. Normally we do this in the barn where there's less distractions, but it's kind of, there's no wind and
It's a
hot.
very nice day out today.
It's and that, and then the lighting is better out here.
Yeah, because you have that natural lighting, especially with him being white, it makes it a lot easier.
Well, the lighting in this barn's dark because it's still light outside.
Yeah.
What do you think, buddy? What do you think? Which I'm really glad, like, to me, so for him to be curious towards other things and not just be solely thinking on me is really good,
Yes.
because that means that he's accepting.
He's developing trust.
Yes.